Before rushing to a counsel to help you in filing for ruin, you have to make sure what's ruin and what's not. Only also will you have to find a ruin counsel that you can work with in filing your case. Numerous people rush to file for ruin thinking that it'll break their fiscal problems. The contrary is frequently true. Declaring your business to be fairly void only mean that you have done everything you could and there's no way for recovery. It means being deep in debt that it'll formerly be insolvable for you to sustain the business. There are kinds and variations to ruin and the legal process will depend veritably much on where you're coming from, but the purpose is the same. Bankruptcy cases will take times to resolve. The court will determine what debts don't have to be repaid and what will be directly subtracted from your income. In the interim, credit lines will be closed to you. Your credit history will be tainted and no credit institution will want to do business with you. Back levies that you owe will still have to be paid and scores will still be executed like alimony and child support. When there's no resolution that's possible, chancing a good ruin counsel will also be the only expedient. A good ruin counsel should be someone you can be comfortable talking with. Someone you can trust and someone who has displayed capability in handling ruin. This is veritably important as communication between you and the counsel must be grounded on trust. There have been so numerous cases when the customer holds back on information that he thinks isn't so significant only to learn laterally on that the piece of information that was withheld posed fresh complication to the case. Withholding information from your ruin counsel disguise problems where none was ahead. Ruin attorneys can only help the customer to the extent of the knowledge that the counsel has. It's pivotal also that the customer works with the counsel. This is in the first place the customer's future that's at stake. Don't vacillate to solicit the counsel previous to retaining him. Ask the counsel questions and a good counsel must answer you in a language that you can understand. However, don't be hysterical to clarify statements that could be nebulous to you, if you do and find out a ruin counsel that formerly has an expansive experience in handling ruin cases. Whenever possible, find a ruin counsel who's a specialist. Avoid the generalist, as they may not be suitable to help you as much. Still, find another one, if you feel uncomfortable talking with a particular ruin counsel. You can visit the original Bar Association to find out their recommendation. When you visit your ruin counsel, bring a list of all the creditors that you owe, including payments to particular loans that you aren't left before and a list of all your means and arrears. The further information you give the ruin counsel, the better and more accurate the recommendations he'll give you. Remember that attorneys can only work as good as the information that you give. Cooperate well in giving your counsel the data regarding your case because you're in the stylish position to give those to him. You also will be the person that will either suffer or profit from the outgrowth.